So Tania Latson is on fire, Rob, and she's making a push to be Player of the Year. That's going to upset. So, hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. Hit the notification bell when you do so you get notified of our next video. Make Rob happy.
Yes.
So in the beginning of the year, as most people know that's probably watching this video, Paige Becker was a very slight favorite over JuJu Watkins, according to Vegas. Now, other people who were JuJu Watkins fans said she was a favorite, but that's not what Vegas said.
Vegas.
And I did a search, and I haven't found any change in that, which is very strange because in the WNBA, the MVP odds changed throughout the season. So I don't know why the Player of the Year in college women's basketball hasn't changed because they've played 15 games now. That's getting close to half the season, not counting the NCAA tournament. So since the season has started, Rob, the general consensus is Hannah Hidalgo is the best player in women's basketball, other than the people who are JuJu Watkins and Paige Becker's fans and stuff like that. But more and more, especially the last 5 games, it looks like, she's got a lot of competition. And Tania Latson is on fire in the last 4. She got injured in 1 game, so we'll throw that out. In the other 4 games, she's averaging 37 points. And she had her best game or one of her best games of the year against the best team they played against, which is Tennessee, an undefeated Tennessee team. They lost by 2, but she had a great game. In that game, Rob, she was 15 for 25, 3 for 6 in threes. And she also had 4 rebounds and 3 steals and a block, and she scored 38 points. So she had a huge game against the best team that she played against this year. Now, she has a much better teams that they have played later on in the schedule. She's going to go up against Hannah Hidalgo on February 27th, Rob, when they play Notre Dame. I'm looking forward to that game. Can't believe I'm saying that. Women's college basketball.
Yeah, I mean, this women's college basketball has taken off. I think it's more interesting for me. I find myself watching women's college basketball more than I have doing the men's, which is
right. Me too.
Kind of unheard of, you would think.
And I find it very interesting. There's at least 8 teams that could, maybe up to 15 that could win the women's college basketball right now. They're undefeated or have 1 loss. We'll find out because they're going more and more conference games are going on. If you're in the ACC or the Big Ten, you play a tough schedule and you're going to lose some more games, and you're going to find out how good the teams are because they're playing against the better teams now more often. But I don't know who the best player in the country is. I think Hannah Hidalgo is because of her all-around game and her defense, but you certainly can't discredit the stats that I'm about to give you for Latson. Right now, Rob, she is averaging in only 27 and a half minutes, so she's probably not playing as much garbage time as JuJu Watkins. She is averaging 28.2 points, 4.6 rebounds, 4.1 assists, 2.5 steals, 0.5 blocks, and only 2.5 turnovers. And she's shooting 51.4% and 47.5% from threes and 78.6% free throws. Rob, those are impressive numbers, even though she hasn't played some of the tough teams yet. She did play against Illinois. They were like 28th in the country, but the other teams were not ranked. But still, that's pretty impressive.
And she's only a junior, Mark, so she'll be back next year.
And she's 5'8", and she shoots a little bit low, so she's going to have a little trouble against some of the taller guards. But against Hannah Hidalgo, that'll be a nice matchup because Hannah Hidalgo is 5'6", and I can't wait to see that. She was ranked number 14 in the recruiting class for 2022 according to ESPN, and she was the top-ranked shooting guard. She was number 1 there. She had a 97 score. They usually only go like to 98. And she ended up going to Florida State, Rob, where, maybe they're not going to win a national championship, but she still has a chance at Player of the Year. And right now, I would consider JuJu Watkins 3rd in the Player of the Year voting right now, if I was going to vote right now. If JuJu Watkins' numbers are up this year, by the way. She's playing well, too.
Unfortunately, Mark, I still would have JuJu Watkins up there. I wouldn't have her 3rd. I still would have her. Actually, the way she's been playing, she's played against good teams. I would still have JuJu Watkins either 1st or 2nd, definitely.
Oh, really? I wouldn't. I'd have her 3rd. And right now, it looks like there's going to be some good guards that aren't going to make first team All-American because you have Flajay Johnson's playing really well. Oh, that's 4. That's 5 right there. And also Olivia Miles is playing rich. She had 2 triple doubles in 2 games in a row. So probably only at most 3 of those are going to make first team All-American. So there's going to be 3 of those are going to make second team All-American. It will be interesting to see who does not make first team All-American.
Yes.
6 really, premium guards that's out there.
Yeah.
Because they can't give 5 guards first team.
Yeah, give him 5 guards.
Beth is going to be out there. Sedona Prince, Sarah Strong has a good chance of making first team All-American if she continues to improve from UConn. So we'll see what happens. But you're taking JuJu right now, Rob, over Hannah Doggle?
Yeah, I'm keeping with JuJu.
Okay, I'm not. I'm still, as far as I've seen, I think she's playing better. She started out cold in the beginning of the year, and her numbers are up. And I guess I'll say that. And they're better they're better than they were last year, even though they're scoring slightly down. All their other numbers are better. Her shooting percentage is up. She has fewer turnovers. So I will say she's playing well, but she's padded in some games. She did some stat padding, Rob, that I didn't like. So we'll see what happens because they still have to, play against each other more, these top guards, and we'll find out what's going on. Paige Beckers has really good numbers, like in terms of efficiency, but when you watch her play, like in the big game against USC, she wasn't assertive enough, and that's what people don't like about her game. And they're blaming Gino Ariema for that, and she's afraid to force a shot and take over a game. She's afraid to make it a little harder to make a lower percentage pass and just kind of like to take over the game. She's afraid to make a mistake.
So what you're saying is essentially he's taking the heart out of her.
Well, he's certainly taken out something where if you want a superstar to take over a game, she's hesitant to do that. And I think, sometimes you need a little bit of that in a superstar, force a little bit here or there.
A little chutzpah since we're in Hanukkah season, a little chutzpah in there.
I don't know if it's her. She's obsessed with her efficiency. She's afraid to take a shot that's not almost wide open and not make a lower percentage pass, that high reward pass like Caitlin Clark makes, or whether that's Gino telling her not to do that. I don't know what it is. But people think it's Gino, and they think she's going to be a different player in the WNBA. But right now, she's not the favorite to win Player of the Year, and she was in the beginning of the year. Like you got her like 4th, right? At best, right?
Yeah, at best, yeah. So we got to keep an eye on Latson. Everybody keep an eye on her.
Yeah, she's a great player. She's very quick, and she's very efficient offensively. She really gets to the basket at will almost. So we'll find out. I'm going to wait to the end of the year, but I think she's up there, and we'll find out. We'll find out who's going to win Player of the Year and who's going to be first team All-American. I think it's very interesting, and who's going to lead their team to the NCAA title. Rob, I can't believe you got me talking about women's college basketball, and I'm more excited about that than men's, just like you. I'm surprised that I am.
Yep. But not just me, Mark. A lot of other people too.
Yeah, it's getting good ratings. We'll see what happens when the season ends, and it will be interesting. And there's different awards too. If you don't know, there's like 5 Player of the Year awards, and so maybe some will win, and someone else will win one, and someone will win another. Maybe it just won't be one person. So, and I don't know, any of them are really the most prestigious. So you got AP, and you got the Wooden Award, and you got the Naismith Award. Those are the 3 most prestigious. But the Basketball Writers Association also has an award for that, and there's a Wade Trophy too, which is supposedly based on other things. But anyways, we'll see what happens. So Rob still got JuJu. Yeah, I still have Hannah, but I think it's very close, and we'll find out at the end of the year. And let us know what you think down below, who you think should be Player of the Year as of right now. And if you like this video, hit the like button and share it with your family, friends, and acquaintances. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. Hit the notification bell when you do so you get notified of our next video. And we'll be happy to discuss this on Monday night because that's our live show every Monday, 6 to 8 Eastern time, except for major holidays. And you can call in. So that's pretty cool. And if you want to donate to this channel, you can with super chats and super thanks down below. And there's a link to PayPal. And we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.